Hi everyone! It's been a while since I've done a video where I talk to you about the things that are going on in my little corner of the art world. I used to do those regularly, and to be honest, 2021 has just been so busy. I haven't had time to do some of these things that I normally would do. But I thought I'd reach out to you and just say I've got some events that are happening, and if you happen to be in these parts of the country, then maybe you can look in on them. And if you do, send me pictures and respond with comments and things, because I would love to hear what you think. So one of the things that's happening, and it's running from September 1st until the 29th of October, is the Art of the Heartland National Juried Competition. And that's at the Mena Art Gallery in Mena, Arkansas. And I'm excited about this one because a number of my friends have won awards in this show. I didn't this time, but I'm just so proud to be hanging next to them all, so that's always fun. I've never been to Mena myself, but I plan to be there in the future, and I think we're going to be doing a show there, so that will be an exciting place to visit. And then the 17th annual Mountainside Miniatures exhibit and sale at the Lakewood Gallery in Colorado. That show I won third place in, so I'm really excited about that one. And that one is running until, sorry, I have to lean in and see, the 23rd of September. So if you're anywhere near Lakewood Gallery in Colorado, please check in or take pictures and let me know. I haven't seen anything on their social media about this show, but I'm really excited to have had one of my pieces win a award in it. The piece that won, it's called Starting Over, and it is a cowboy on his horse. And the photo references that I used for that painting are sourced from the American Frontier Production, the photo shoot that I went to, not this past, let's see, October of 2020 I was there. And it's run by Robert Culbertson. He has an old western town that he set up on his property. He used to be a stuntman for major films, and he has all these stuntman friends of his, and women friends of his, who are cowboys, ride horses and do stunts, and they have an incredible setup there for giving you the opportunity to work with reenactors that are dressed like Native Americans. And actually, they're not just dressed like Native Americans, they are actual Native Americans from reservations that come to pose for you in different scenes, and authentic scenes and blessings and all kinds of things you can photograph. And they had a mountain man there. They had children, horses, cattle, chickens, like a donkey, all kinds of fun scenes that you can, and props that you can set up. So highly recommend that. He has a photo shoot coming up in October. I won't be there this October. And then he does them in May and October. So if you can go to American Frontier Productions, shout out to Robert Culbertson. But anyway, back to, this is the 17th annual Mountainside Miniatures exhibit and sale in Lakewood, Colorado. Please go if you can. And then there's the Mystery, Magic, and the Macabre. And that show is at the Dinos Cultural Center in October, and it's closing on November 1st. And I am really excited about this because we're actually I'm going to be part of two shows, one with my Artist Painting Stories group and one with my Women Artist Masters group in 2023 at this cultural center. And they have an amazing couple of galleries there, and just a very art-centric, quirky kind of little town there. They're in Russell, Kansas, so just about, I think, 2 hours outside of Wichita. But anyway, they're a pretty cool place. So if you're anywhere near Russell, Kansas, check that out. And then Arts Thrive at the Albuquerque Art Museum, they're having their annual Arts Thrive exhibition and benefit. And that is going to be opening on October 9th. And that one runs until, when does that run? Till the 5th of December. And it's going to be online as well as in person. And they're not going to have their in-person gala benefit like they normally do, but they are going to have an auction online on October 9th. And that's because of the pandemic. But again, the work is there in person at the museum. My work is there in person at the museum. I have 3 pieces in the show, and it is an invitational show. So the artists are juried and then invited to be in there. And this is my 8th time being in the show. So I'm really proud of that because, yeah, it's exciting. And then there's a bunch of other stuff happening in November and on, but I'll wait and tell you about that in future newsletters. One thing I will mention to you, though, is in November, for the whole month, my Women Artist Masters group, we're going to be doing a show called Bringing Home the Joy for the holidays. Each of us is going to present 5 of our works that we hope bring a smile to your face. And we're going to have each of us a guest artist. My guest artist is going to be Professor Rosemary Gallick, and she is a professor at the Northern Virginia College here locally. And she likes to do rock stars, and I'm sure that her paintings will probably be figurative and of that nature. So I'm excited to see what she brings to it. But you know, our intention is just this holiday season to maybe put something out there that's uplifting. You know, make people feel a little bit better spirited from our art. That's what we like to do. So that's our plan. And I hope you guys, you know, if you go and you see any of these, or even if you don't, if you just have comments, if you can leave me a comment down below if you're watching on YouTube, or send it to me in a reply if you're watching this from my newsletter. That's the only way I interact with people these days, really. You know, maybe we can follow each other. And if you have watched until the end of this video, thank you for being a super fan. I myself probably am the worst offender. I have such a little patience. I rarely watch after the first couple of minutes. So if you stuck in with me till the end, I just hugs, virtual hugs. Okay? Have a great day.